Welcome to Step 1 of AI-assisted systematic thematic analysis, familiarization with background information, and transcript for quotation selection. This is the foundation stage of the whole systematic thematic analysis process. Before ChatGPT can support quotation selection, keyword identification, coding, theme development, conceptualization, or conceptual model development, it must first understand the research context. In this step, the researcher familiarizes themselves with the transcript or data, while also considering the theoretical, contextual, methodological, and philosophical foundations of the study. This is important because reading a transcript is not a simple mechanical activity, it is an interpretative task. The meaning of a participant quotation depends on the research aim, research objectives, research questions, theoretical framework, methodology, philosophical underpinning, and wider research context. For this reason, ChatGPT should not be asked to select quotations without first being trained on the study. The researcher should begin by providing ChatGPT with the research aim and objectives, the main research question, the research context, the type of qualitative data, participant information, the selected organizations or industry context, the philosophical underpinning, the theoretical framework, and the transcript or data file. This familiarization stage is presented in Table 1 of the 2025 paper. Table 1 provides the prompts used to familiarize ChatGPT with the research and to guide quotation selection from the transcript. The first part of Table 1 shows how ChatGPT is introduced to the study. The researcher provides the research purpose, methodology, aim, objectives, research question, context, data type, participants, philosophy, theory, and data file. Once this information has been provided, the researcher should ask ChatGPT to read the material and confirm that it understands the research problem, research context, methodology, and systematic thematic analysis process. At this point, it is also important to ask ChatGPT to summarize the 6 steps of systematic thematic analysis introduced by Naeem et al. In 2023. These 6 steps are: Step 1. Transcription, familiarization with the data and selection of quotations. Step 2. Selection of keywords. Step 3. Coding. Step 4. Theme development. Step 5. Conceptualization through interpretation of keywords, codes, and themes. Step 6. Development of conceptual model. This confirmation is important because it ensures that ChatGPT understands not only the research topic, but also the analytical process it is expected to follow. In the 2025 paper, Figure 3 provides an example of ChatGPT's response after familiarization. Figure 3 shows how AI confirms that it understands the systematic thematic analysis framework and can proceed step by step. If ChatGPT gives an unclear, incomplete, or inappropriate response, the researcher should not move forward. Instead, the researcher should re-upload the research background, clarify the aim and questions, explain the theoretical and philosophical position again, and ask ChatGPT to restate the systematic thematic analysis process. Once ChatGPT has been properly familiarized, the researcher can then move to the quotation selection stage. The second part of Table 1 provides the prompt for enabling ChatGPT to select relevant quotations from the transcript. At this stage, ChatGPT is asked to select quotations that answer the research question and reflect the research aim, objectives, methodology, theoretical framework, philosophical position, and context of the study. However, AI should not be treated as the final authority. ChatGPT can support the identification of relevant quotations, but the researcher must review, validate, accept, reject, or refine the selected quotations. This is because quotation selection shapes the entire analysis. The quotations selected in Step 1 become the foundation for Step 2, where keywords are identified. These keywords then support coding, theme development, conceptualization, and eventually the development of the conceptual model.
Therefore, Step 1 is not only about uploading transcripts. It is about preparing the AI, training it on the study, checking that it understands the research context, using Table 1 to structure the prompt, using to confirm AI familiarization, and then carefully validating the quotation selected from the transcript.
The final output of Step 1 is a set of validated quotations that are clearly connected to the research aim, objectives, questions, theory, philosophy, methodology, and data. In the next video, we will move to Step 2, selection of keywords, where these validated quotations are used to identify meaningful keywords for systematic thematic analysis.